Moving on. That's about it for our most improved, least improved. Am I right there, Matthew? Anyone that you want to talk about?
Well, did you want to get into the Dream Crushers segment?
I would love to. This is something I've been thinking about for a while now, and I would love our audience to give us feedback whenever they can. So let us know if you're still watching the video right now. Please hit a like, that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well. But moving on to our next segment, which is the Dream Crushers, Dream Busters, Bubble Bursters, whatever you want to call it, in college football this year. Remember, there's going to be a bubble, and it's going to be pretty big this year because of that 12-team playoffs and then all the at-large bids that are to be had there. And we identified a couple teams, I believe four, five. Sorry, and because of the schedule and who they play, when they play them, where they play them, and the talent and the explosiveness that's on that roster, that could be a team that maybe doesn't compete for a conference title, but can be a huge thorn in the side of somebody they play that could just stop somebody from competing for a title. Matt, anything else to add
Absolutely.
for us?
I only put one name on this list, and you put I think four of the five, and I love the ones that you put on here.
Let's get into it.
I love every single one of them.
Let's get it. Starting in with one of the most dangerous teams in a big game, it has to be Hugh Freeze and Auburn. Not only are you playing in Jordan Hare, which is about as funky and about magical or scary or voodoo, whatever you want to call it, that happens there in Jordan Hare, but you get Hugh Freeze. And Hugh Freeze is known for just, first of all, Alabama. I mean, just ask any Alabama fan about how they feel playing Hugh Freeze, and they will lie straight to your face and they will tell you that, oh, I'm not worried. We're more talented.
It does not matter how bad their quarterback is either, by the way. It does not matter
Nope.
if they could throw for 400 yards or they could throw for 95 yards and it could still be an absolute barn burner in Jordan Hare. Now, this game, I believe it's Bryant Denny though, right? So that is a
It'll be at Bryant Denny.
huge sigh of relief for Bama fans having your first year with the new head coach there. That's not named Nick Saban.
Hugh Freeze has beaten Alabama in Bryant Denny. People remember the Cooper Bateman game, obviously infamous in Bama history, but that was the turning point in your season. Obviously, Jacob Coker took the reins from there, and you figured out you could just run the ball with Derrick
With
Henry a
Derrick
thousand
Henry.
times.
Hey,
But anyways, I'm circling a couple games here, and what I think could be potential just massive environments
there's
for
so
Auburn,
many on here, by the way, that are
and
potential playoff busters.
that's the reality of college football in the SEC, especially this year. You already mentioned Alabama. That's at Alabama. I'll give you another one on the road. Obviously, Georgia. I mean, Auburn has given Georgia fits at times in the past couple of years, and Hugh Freeze last year almost did it again. Yes, it was at Jordan Hare, but a lot of people. I mean, yeah. So we'll see there. Obviously, to me, I think Auburn gets a lot better this year, and Georgia. I don't know if they get much better than last year. We'll see. Obviously, disappointing end of the year, but you lose a lot. You lose a lot of some key pieces, especially offensively. Another one I'll throw out is at Missouri. At Missouri, Missouri is a team that a lot of people are high on for a good reason. They played great football all last year. Eli Drinkwitz is a hell of a coach. They put together an unbelievable staff for last year. They lose a lot of it to LSU, that defensive staff, which is tough. But you still return a lot of production, and some key faces and key names that are coming back for you. Missouri is going to be right there in the thick of things, looking to compete in the SEC for a title, but also for a playoff spot. And Auburn playing Missouri in mid-October, that's going to be the feel of a bubble game for Missouri. All right.
Absolutely. And another bubble game, potentially. Now, this is late in the year, so you would already know whether it is a bubble game or not, but Texas A&M, you get them at home. Like Texas A&M, they get all their big game, like their ranked opponents, quote unquote, like they get them at home. So if they win a couple of those games, you could see Texas A&M potentially on that bubble, and then you roll in there a huge look ahead game right before you play Texas at home with, and you got to go into Jordan Hare. Oh, actually, yeah, yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. That's literally the week before.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. You want to talk about if we had a segment of pure trap game alert, that is trap game in its purest form. That's like Maryland, Michigan, right before Ohio State. That's just what that is. Illinois right before
Classic
Ohio State or for
Mike
Michigan.
Loxley, Brett Bielema just waiting there and just obviously licking their chops. And yeah, Auburn, it's just, I mean, historically, if you followed college football, they've been such a dangerous team. They've been a team nobody wants to play in November, or especially when you have some when you have the real value on the game that you're playing, especially if you're going to Auburn. Yeah, to me, I mean, Auburn is just had to be on this list, had to be first. If you have any complaints with us, I mean, let us know obviously in the comments. But I feel like that's pretty chalk there for Auburn.